Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nacht, buenos dias, buenas noches, buenos tardes. Bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, annyeong haseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, mokurimaka, jindobra, kiora, what it do? Good morning. It's early morning streaming. It's morning we're streaming. I am tired. This is a good example of me like getting up out of bed, grabbing like a can of coffee, and then streaming. Even more so because this is a game that just came out. And when I mean it just came out, I mean like my phone told me it was out when I opened my eyes at like 6:25 my time. And then I'm like, yep, get it installed because I've been eyeballing this one for a while. So yeah, hours. It's not even been out for a day. It's not even out for 12 hours. It's been out for less than 4. But Merchant 64, a teeny tiny adventure, a teeny tiny tap, which I had looked at before, and it seemed kind of cool, and it's inexpensive. And I won't lie to you, I wasn't entirely sure what to play next, anyways. So having this drop right now was fortuitous. You could argue that, hey, Blaine, you could have seen that coming. Past perfect tense of to see. I could have done seen that. No, that would have been available today, but I don't know. I've been burned before by games. It's just because they say they're going to come out on a certain day doesn't mean that they're going to. But yeah, I figured we get into this and do this for a bit, and then yeah, how's your weekend? How was your weekend? Hope everything was good. And like I said, I really got to wake up, so coffee. Good morning, Real Monty Python. I saw it. I hath done seen it. But hopefully everyone had a good weekend. We'll just hop into it. Yeah, even to the point where you want to start a new game. Yes. Even to the point where like I had to wait for the game to install and launch. Right? So like we're cutting it that close. This shit has only been running on my computer for as long as this stream has been up. The stream started before it was installed. So we could be in for anything now. Shit! Story, my grandson. There was something about being a grandson. In Merchant 64, your goal is to buy items at a low cost and sell them for a higher price. Obviously, goes without saying, but like Nintendo 64 inspired early polygonal home console life simulator, right? Again, just didn't scream and post. Good morning, Platty. Thanks for stopping by. I'm tired. Bear with me as I start to wake up. Good morning to Human as well, if he ain't already out and about. But we had something. Our grandpa was telling us something. Can we? Shit. Can we avail ourselves of? Let's roll the clock back here. What did Grandpa say? My dear grandson, I heard you want to be a merchant like your old pops. Here's a little something to get you started. Go on and become the best merchant there is. Okay, so standard anime, video game, Pokemon theme song explaining to you what it is to do. I want to be the very best, the best there's ever been. Selling shit in the town square is my Merchant 64. In the shop, you can buy and sell items. Each item has a daily price. Humans get ready to go. We played ESO for 3 days straight this weekend. My brain. Yeah, I'm well. I've really only been awake here for however long the stream is, plus about 90 seconds. So I'm not up yet. Each item has a daily price in stock. These values randomize when you sleep. Okay. You can also purchase upgrades from the store. To check these upgrades, you can look at your backpack after purchasing them. Sleep. Sleep when tired. I'd love to. Choose the street for free, but risk being robbed. Or stay at the inn with an inn card from the store. Every time you rest, prices in all towns reset. To check them, interact with the town prices sign. You'll need to pay one-time fees to access new towns. Reaching Merchant Land ends the game, so make sure to complete everything you want to before going there. Alright, so, again, what do I know about this game? A couple screenshots. There was a handful of screenshots. The title, Merchant 64, and it claimed to be a life simulator or a simulation game, and those are the types of games that I kind of enjoy. This screen, at this particular moment in my life, is unbelievably bright. Oh, my poor pupils. I thought there was controller support. Apparently there isn't. So is this just a mouse and keyboard game? Yeah, it does. Okay, it doesn't say any. I could have swore it said it had Xbox. I thought it could have swore it said it had Xbox controller support. But yeah, full support for your Xbox controller. DualSense. All of the above. I'd like to play with the controller if possible. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close it and restart it and see if it was cause. Or what if we plugged in the controller? What if we plugged the controller in and the little circle lit up? All right, now we're going. So I like the art style. I like simulation games. So I figured let's give this a shot. For the price, I think I just paid like $4.25 for it. It might not be a very long experience, but I know otherwise nothing about this. Like, this is my habit of jumping into games blind. This is a good example of it. You know everything I know, and you might have actually known a little bit more than I did by, hey, controllers need to be plugged in. Hey! Hi! Please, 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 let me buy 4 junk for $3 each. Girl, you ain't touching my junk. Oh, well, it looks like you don't have any, what I need. Okay. So she wants 4 junk for $3 each. Let's look at the board. Today's prices. Acornville, Beachtown, Cashewburg. Brown bags are $2.11. Silver bags are $8.33. Gold bags are $15, $14, $15. So gold bags are consistently expensive. Our best bets is to do Beachtown where everything is cheapest. So Beachtown to Acornville where everything would be most expensive, right? That's... If we could somehow do that, I don't know how we get to Beachtown. I don't think the clock, there's no real-time clock here, right? So ideally we had the Beachtown. We have 25. So they're just very generic. I don't know what you want to call them. Very generic goods. There's like just 3 types of goods. I'm guessing we're in Acornville? Based on the prices? Can I go to Beachtown? I'm not allowed to go to Beachtown yet. So we are in Acornville. Alright. So making the real money is going to be a bit of a challenge then, I guess. My nephew just moved there. He says it's amazing, but can't afford anything. Oh, hello. Hello, your outfit is adorable. Oh, thanks. Alright. Okay. So this is the inn. Hey, please, please, please. Oh, well, look, you don't have any what I need. Oh, well, looks like we were... what about you? What do you want? Can you help me? 5 junk for $3 each. Oh, well, it's full day. Oh, can you buy my 4 junk for $1 each? Sure. Did I? Yeah, I guess I did. Hey, who wanted junk? This is basically like, am I DoorDash? Because that ain't far. This lady's just lazy. Please buy my 5 junk for $1 each. Sure. Wait. She said, please buy. Please let me buy. Oh, she wants... I'm waking up. Can you help me? Can I please buy 5 junk for 3... So I gotta go to... Take 5 junk to her. I only have 4 junk. Where do I get the 5th junk? You found some junk! Yeah, sure. Alright, so now we are profit driven. Do you have any more junk to sell, lady? Nope. Okay. Kids have junk. No, we're not resting yet. I found this junk. So do we just go into the woods to fill a little junk? No? Alright. So I guess we could buy junk. Right? Alright, so... Buy junk. Alright. Because she wanted 5 junk. Right? Oh, shit. Okay. She was only $1. Alright, so there goes our fucking profits. How much is the in card? $100! Fast travel. Alright. They're not going to let us leave unless we sleep. She's not talking to us again. We lost part of our profits dealing with this lady. Will you actually talk to me, or is there... No, you just sell. Alright, well, what's the bulletin board say? It's just the prices. There's nothing else on the bulletin board of the prices, okay? Your nephew says this and that. Okay. So I guess I have to rest. I don't have a choice. There's nothing else I can do. So did me leaving the town briefly fuck up my ability to go anywhere? Can I go over here to rest? Nope. Go over here to rest? Nope. 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 Yeah, I've got that. They said you could sleep in the street. So how do we turn on the CR? I did. Achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked. You gotta go talk about... You've missed very little. I'm afraid that I don't know what else to do. I mean, there's a bench here. We've talked to everyone we can talk. They won't let us leave the town yet. Because, like, oh, you have to go rest. We can't buy the inn card to go rest. But they did say you can rest on the street, but you might get robbed. But I'm trying to find where I can go rest and get robbed, presumably. I got some junk. I'll go over here and get some junk from here. Get some junk from here. I got some junk. Girl, you got that junk. Yeah, you say this. But you don't give me any... And no one else is talking to us, so I guess we've done everything we can do here. Alright, so I guess this is... Yeah, see, the end card, we can't possibly afford it. They won't let us leave town. Tight loop on this soundtrack. I mean... There. Right, I sold the junk I had. I don't know how to rest. Okay, tutorial. Yeah, how do I rest? You can purchase... Yeah. When sleep, choose the... Okay, there's a little carpet I maybe gotta find? Okay. Alright. The tutorial screen is here to stay. Alright. I don't... Start. Nope. Hey, we did it. Okay. This carpet here, is this what we can sleep on? Yes. I guess we'll sleep on this carpet. I think someone stole $6. I'm sure they did. Alright. But now what? So, Acornville... Acornville is where we're at. It's cheapest, but I can't go to the other towns. Alright, let me stop. Let's... Is there... Hold on. I don't want to start becoming this dude where all music annoys me. But I sense that in my old age of getting there where it's like, hey man, a lot of the music starts to get at me after a bit. We can't leave the town, or if we leave, we can't go anywhere else. So we're more or less restricted to buying and selling here. And they did say something to the effect of, it randomizes when you sleep, but I'll probably get robbed. Every time you rest, prices roll in each town. Okay, so, oh, we can maybe go to the forest. Okay, that was one place we didn't go, was the forest. Okay. AKA the wilderness. Alright, so let's check out the wilderness. Maybe that's... If I screwed up something in this game, maybe that's what I screwed up. You got some junk. You got some junk. Is wasting my one, hey, you're allowed to go to this travel area to not go anywhere. First thing in the game. Halfway to move. Are we doing... Clyde, thank you for contributing. In case I haven't mentioned it, I know I have, but I haven't mentioned it in a minute. We do have a community goal going right now for movie night with, or watch a movie with Blaine. It might be a night. It might be in the middle of the afternoon. Hard to say. Last time we did it, everyone had fun. Everyone had people were coming up to me saying Blaine, and I said what? Because it's usually how I respond. Or I'm like, how are you talking to me through this computer? Blaine, that was a lot of fun. We should do it again. So we are doing it again. So if you have a lot of your, what do I call them? The legally distinctive video game dinosaur florins burning a hole in your pocket. And I only got the one channel reward, which is the Blainezilla After Dark audio drop. Go ahead and burn some of those on the movie. Watch a movie with Blaine. Community challenge. There's a bunch of little channel rewards when the movie is watched. Right? You can sit there and you can interact. You can play sound effects and all kind of fun stuff. So that could be a lot of fun. It'll probably be a public domain movie, so I can stream it without having to worry about getting like a copyright strike or like a visit from the DMCA Gestapo. Last time we watched The Street Fighter, Sonny Chiba's kung fu film, but it's Japanese and it's karate, so could it really be kung fu? But yeah, contribute to that, and then make sure to be on the Discord so I can tell you guys when it'll be, and then you can watch it, and then you'll be like, oh, that was fun. We spent a half hour, 45 minutes doing that. All right, we got 4 junk. We can sleep in the woods, apparently. We're just allowed to do that, but we went to the woods and we found 4 junk. It is a good time. Platty's right. You feel a little tired. You should... Oh, I have to sleep in the forest? Oh, yeah. Nothing bad's going to happen here. We're going to get robbed of all our money, aren't we? Oh, good. That's lucky. That's very, very lucky of us. All right, so I guess every time you change towns, you have to rest. So let's go back to Acornville. All right, now we're back in Acornville. Do you people... Can I please buy 1 junk for $1 each? No. I think you may end up being my watch video. Ah! Yeah. Hey, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? I would like that. Thank you for... I appreciate you watching, Platty. You make it a lot more enjoyable for me to stream. I'll buy one junk. No, it doesn't. Will you people stop trying to buy my junk for $1? My junk. Are you a merchant? Would you like to purchase 4 junk for $1 each? Sure. That's a different story because I could probably sell it for $2. I got some junk. I got some junk. I feel like this is a social commentary on the merchant class. I just basically go around getting junk that no one wants and then sell it for profit while not actually contributing to society. Acornville. I'm glad to be... May I be a part of everyone's morning routine, and maybe I make it a little bit easier. Because morning times could be the worst times. You got the whole day ahead of you. But there's a lot to look forward to in a day. We'll get through it together. Yeah, well, I guess we're just gonna sell our junk to this lady. Hi, you. Yep. Let's sell all of the junk. We're now in sell mode. We sold all of our junk. We now have 55. We have 55 of money. Dollars, new yen, eddies, bells. It could be anything here. And now we have to sleep in the rough, right? Because we got nowhere else to sleep. And now we're going to get robbed. Fuck it, we didn't even make $9. Well, actually, we probably did. We made like 16. God damn it. What's my junk prices now? $1? It won't even be worth it for me to sell. It won't. I might just hold on to my junk. We're just going to get junk and sleep, I guess. We can't get junk and sleep. All right, so we have to go back to the woods to find junk. And then sleep in the woods, and then hopefully we don't get robbed there. Ooh. Got some junk. How about some more junk? Got some junk. Got some junk. Got some junk. Should I hold on until it reaches $3 a pop? He wonders aloud. Is that going to be... I'm definitely not going to sell it for $1. But then I might get robbed. And it seems like when you get robbed, it's a fucking... We got 13 junk. Ooh. So it's not even that we're finding one junk. We are finding hunks of junk. We're finding junk and chunks. All right. We'll roll the dice. Rolling the dice. Feeling refreshed. Okay, so we have 13 junk. Which maybe it'll be a $3 day. Maybe it will be. Okay. I'm trying to think of what game this reminds me of. I thought fundamentally this was going to be a little bit like Drug Dealer for like the Texas Instrument graphing calculator, the drug dealer game that everyone seemed to had. It's 30, 40 years ago at this point. But everyone had the drug dealer game where you'd buy LSD in one town and you'd go to the other town and sell, you just go from town to town when the prices fluctuate. Some days you got a nickel and dime things not to get robbed. Ain't that the truth? But you'd go from town to town, right? You'd buy acid here and you'd sell cocaine there, and you just have to get a little bit of a loop. There's only like 3 items here, which is fine. Makes it a very tight little loop. Got some junk. Got some junk. So like I don't know that like having more items makes better gameplay. It could seem like there's more to do because you're buying like there's 4 and 5 different things. But I mean, what's the difference? All right, what's our current price for junk? Okay. Who out on the street wants junk? Excuse me, little fella. Can you buy my 1 junk for $1 each? Yes, because we're currently selling it for 2. So, yes. Okay, you. Hey. Please, please, please let me buy 2 junk. No. Go fuck yourself. We are in $2 territory. Huh? Can I please buy 2 junk for $2 each? I mean, sure, there's no reason not to. Okay. What's your story, lady? Hey, would you like to purchase 2 junk for $1 each? Yes, I do. Okay. And then you dude. Hey, kid, I've got a proposition for you. How about buying 2 junk for $2 each? No. Now, I could try to carry that over to tomorrow, and maybe it'll be worth $3 after I sleep. But it might be worth 1, so no. If it was $1, yes. If it's $2, no. If it's $3, hell no. All right, so let's sell off our junk. Okay. Sell all of the junk. I know I could use the 10 button, but this is fine. Takes us to 83, which is more money than we had last time. We need 100. We need 100 to sleep in the inn for 8 nights. Keep us from getting robbed. All right. But in the meantime, we got to roll the dice on getting robbed. How much did we get robbed for? 13! God damn! Alright, we're still up, though. Mother. Acornville's too expensive. Alright. Is anyone selling for 1? We'll buy for 1. No, everyone. I guess. I mean, we're going to have to go to the wilderness and pick some stuff up to sell it there. Oh my god. I think it's just money. So if you're thinking what I'm thinking, which is that like, hey, we don't sell to the next day, it's a good idea, but what if the prices drop? Eventually we got to sell and sleep. So at some point in time, that dice got to get cast, right? Sell sleep has to happen some point. Unless we sell enough. Now Platy's smart. She might be thinking, if you sell enough so that you can then buy the inn ticket, then you don't have to risk. So yeah, is the name of the game early on, just go to the wilderness and pick up random junk. Do not sell it until you have enough to buy the inn pass. Right? We got 15 of junk. We can't leave here, but Acornville is a decent price. So, yep, we have to sleep here. We're going to get robbed, I bet. Oh. You know what? Thus far, sleeping in the woods has been way easier. If for some reason it's a $3 day, we're living large now. If it's a $2 day, we will probably find enough junk to have $100. So we're progressing, right? All right, even if it's a $2 day. Yes. Would you like to purchase 4 junk? Yes, for $1, absolutely. Come on, $3 day. You got some junk. Hey kid, I've got a proposition for you. Again, this is so creepy with us being in this abandoned lot for you to say it that way. How about buying 3 junk for $1 each? Yes, I will buy that. I will buy that. 3 for 1. Oh, what should I do? Would you like to sell me 3 junk for $2 each? Not yet. I gotta figure out what the market rate is, lady. 1. What's that? 2? Sure. Okay, there you go. Alright, what about you? What's your story? Hey, please, 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 let me buy 2 junk each for $3 a piece. You may. Alright, and you. Did we talk to you already? Excuse me, are you merchant? Would you like to purchase 4 junk for... No. Well... if I sell it at $2 at least, I might not get robbed the junk. It doesn't seem like I get robbed junk. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, let's assume that that lowers our liability, our possibility of being robbed. Because what you get robbed seems like a percentage of what you have. So, is that what we do? Is what we do this? Do we just now buy... How much can we store? Okay. And now we'll just get robbed for our $47. Right? Again, I'm very much waking up. 7 items got stolen. Okay, so both items and money can be stolen. All right, we're learning. We're learning. What's today's prices though? 2. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll sell it 2. Okay. All right. I'm a little bit more awake, a little less grumpy. Let's get a little bit of music going on here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Give me my impasse. Or, now that we have $100, we have a decision to make. We can get the impasse. Or, we can get the rights. I think we can afford to go to another town. Let's get the impasse. I feel like we have to get the impasse at some point in time, no matter what. Alright, impasse. Especially if you have to sleep every time you travel. No matter where you go, you gotta sleep. Alright, there you go. We now got an impasse. I might not bother using it right this second, though. We don't have a ton to steal. We don't have a lot to lose. So if the impasse is $100, you can use it 8 times. It means each night's sleep is 12.5 schmeckles. Right? $12.5 dues. If we sleep outside and get robbed, we ain't losing no $12 dues. Right? So each use of the pass is 12.5. We will just sleep here. Do we have to do the barrel to see... Did we do all of our other acquisitions we can do now? I think we did. Alright. So let's head on out to the wilderness, which I don't think we've done yet. We haven't changed towns today. And then if we get robbed, fine. I don't think it's going to be for 12.5. But we can get to Beach Town. Alright, 1 junk. 2 junk. 4 junk. See, we're getting junk in chunks. Get some junk. We might almost be ready to start getting into some a higher grade of material. Maybe those silver bags and not just the random shit. Alright, is that everything? Alright. Alright. We're resting. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. Got it, see? So, a good non-use of the impasse. Good eye. Like T-ball. Good eye. Good nose swing. Drop the controller. Right? Especially if the little kid's just staying there. That wouldn't be T-ball, but like, you know, Little League, just he doesn't even notice swing. Good eye. Way to lay off that pitch. I didn't see it. Alright. Got junk. 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Got junk. Got junk. Alright. What is your thoughts? Hey, can you help me out? Can you buy my 3 junk for $2 each? I don't know. I gotta check today's prices. I don't know when it'll be 3 again. So, we might ignore that. Excuse me. Yes. Buy 5 junk for $1 each? Yes. My spouse will be so happy. Hey kid, I've got a proposition for you. How about buying 2 junk for... Sure. Alright. And we just got to think if we're going to lose 12 and a half. If we're going to lose 12 and a half in sleeping, then, you know, we don't. Okay. And no one was buying. Everyone was selling. Alright. Yeah, it's only $1. So, again, I don't think I'm going to lose $12. So we'll just sleep. We'll just sleep. We'll just sleep. 4 items got stolen. Which is, again, 12 and a half per in usage. Average of $2 per purchase. So we could even do that. 1 plus 2 plus 3 to calculate the average is 6. Divided by 3 is 2. So the average price is 2. You didn't have to do the math on that. So that would have been $8 we lost versus 12 and a half we'd lose by using our pass. So again, that is still a smart no pass. Alright, what are today's prices? Are they 13 for some reason? Doubles. I can't stop pressing. So, yes. We will sell. Alright, take us to 49. Now we will sleep in the inn. I think we would run the risk of losing more than 12. I do have an inn card. Thank you. Yep, okay. Buy for 2, no. We're not buying at 2. I'm basically only buying at 1. The deal or no deal. Where is Polygonal Howie Mandel now that I need him? I did not see. I didn't even know there was a deal or no deal island. I got some junk. I got some junk. That's it? Just a couple of junk? That's it? Nothing more? Yeah, I know. That's all. We only had 4 junk. Ooh. Stingy RNG. Very stingy. I mean, yeah, knowing the prices are neat and all, but we can't get there. Sure. We'll get jacked. Have we never gotten robbed in the woods? Is the woods the safest place to sleep? It might be. I mean, that might make sense. Welcome back, Blighty. All right, how about a $3 day, huh? What do we say? What do we say? 1. All right, excuse me. Would you like to purchase 1 junk for $2? No. Would you like to sell me 1 junk for no? Can I buy something from you? Can I 5 junk for no? What should I do? Would you like to sell me 5? No. Stingy bitches. Everyone out here trying to rip me off. Like I got asshole tattooed across my polygon forehead. Alright. Alright, let's convert everything into... Alright, $24.32. If we sleep tonight and for some ungodly reason it goes to $3, then we're in a great position. If it at least goes to 2, that would be 64, would be 90. We would then have 90 bucks and nothing to do with it. Right? So I'm thinking... We'll use the end card. The character's name. That's actually way clever. Way more clever. Cleverer? Cleverer. Ugh. Old Muggins here, huh? Yeah, alright, 1. So fine. Convert all of our cash into junk. Buy. Buy, buy, buy. Alright. Leave. Now, does anyone want to buy from me? Or are you guys all the same thing? No. No. Okay, they're all the same. I don't know if they don't reset until I leave town. So, we'll use our in card again. Like, all the junk doesn't respawn. So the prices reset when you sleep, but none of the missions. Hopefully it shoots up to $2 or maybe even $3. Yep, go to $3 maybe. Can we please get to $3 at this point in time? Fuck. Alright, we'll take our chances in the wild. That was just a wasted 2 cards. So let's see us get robbed in the wilderness. Because we're not moving the needle just by burning through our in card. Come on. Is it getting stingier with the junk you can find? Because, like... There's a little bit more. Okay, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. 63, that's good. Because ideally we would get this... at 100, so we unlock the second town. Although, town to town doesn't seem like it'd be that much better than wilderness to town. Except for, I guess, in town to town, you can buy the higher tiered goods, and maybe that'd be worth. Alright, let's sleep. Let's see what happens to us. The safest place to sleep is the woods. I'm more or less convinced of that. Alright, Acornville is now 2, so this will be 126. Even unless we find something else, and then we can unlock our pass. Alright. And we might even be able to do a little bit more. Right? Depending on what we find in barrels and shit. And is anyone out here offering 3 per? What's your story? Yep. How about buying 2 junk for $2? No. Alright. Talk to me. Yep. How about buying 3 for... No. Talk to me. How about buying 4 for 1? Yes. Oh, I will in a second. Alright. Sell. Alright. Leave. 4 for 1, lady. 4 for 1. Huh? Yep. What's your story? Something from you? 2 junk for $3 each? You may. Alright. Okay. So, sell her. Sell! Sell big! Sell it all. $138 now. Alright, if we go to this other town, Beach Town, there'd be nothing for us to buy, or nothing for us to sell in Beach Town, right? Or is there? Acorn, we could sell... So I think we go to Beach Town next, right? So we can buy for 6 and sell for 7 of the silvers. So let's buy a couple silvers. Let's upgrade in life. Wait, I can't buy... I need a bigger bag to buy... Oh, I can't even... Alright, so we have to go to the other town. Ah, shit. Well, we'll use our impasse. So we got 138. Four uses left. Now we'll head over to the other town. Is that where we buy our bag upgrade? I should have at least checked the market. Beach Town. Go to Beach Town. Yay, Beach Town. Now we're a traveling merchant and not just a dude picking up shit in the woods. Okay. Got some junk. Alright, everything's 2, so we wouldn't have gained much. Mom said Dad lost his job and now he runs around with some weird mask, but honestly I think he's just annoying. Alright. I got a proposition. How about buying 4 junk for $1 each? Yes. It sells for 2 right now. Can you help me? I can't put 1 junk for $2 each. Yes. Got some junk. No, I would not want to sleep yet. Hello, can you help me out? Buy my 4 junk for $1 each? Yes. Huh? I'll buy 1 junk for... No. No, it does not. Alright, 3... So that's where we get the larger bag. Can start holding stuff with this, okay? So let's sell... Sell everything. Takes us to 54. I don't think we're going to get robbed for more than 12 and a half. So we'll sleep here. And we'll take the risk. Do we lose 12 and a half? 9. We did not. Okay, so that's fine. What are today's prices and where are they? $1 at Beach Town, $2 at Acornville. Yeah. So we'll buy everything at... We'll fill up here. Leave. Go to Acornville, double our money. Alright, see what's in the barrels and stuff? Sure, junk. At the very least, we double our money. Junk. Junk. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. What's your story? 2 for 1? No, you may not. Can you help me out? Can you buy my 2 for 1? Sure. What's your story? Can I please buy 4 for 3? You may. Anytime. Thank God you never talked to that lady next to you. Can you buy my 1 for 2? No. I don't care if you starve. Would you like to sell me 2 junk for 1? No. Well, I mean, no. Alright. We're up to 88. Alright. 88, we might lose 12 and a half. So we'll sleep it off here. I thought by getting this second town, we might be like moving up a grade. Until we upgrade the backpack, we're still just kind of scrounging for junk and shit. Acornville 2, Beachtown 1, no. So we'll go to the woods. Because the woods, again, seem like they've been safe so far. I mean, one day we might get our throat cut. But at least if we're in the woods, we have some flexibility about which city we start at, right? We check out the prices, and then whichever the two is higher, we go there. But we got to get $300 to upgrade the better backpack. That's got to be our priority here. Got some junk. I think that's all the junk we can find. I guess that's all the junk. Okay, sleep it off. We never get robbed in the woods, it seems. We never get robbed in the woods. Okay. Head over to Beachtown, where prices are doubled. Okay. Alright. Beachtown. Going over to B-Town. What's your story? How about buying 2 junk for 2? No. Got some junk. Good morning. What's your story? How about buying 5 junk? No. There's no point to that. Hey, kid. Yep. How about buying 5 junk for... Yes. For 1. Got some junk. Can I please buy 2 junk for... Sure. Nothing there. We never get robbed in the woods. Gets robbed. I'm waiting. Hey, get out of here. I'm trying to be sneaky. But hey, get out of here. Okay? Got it. Cool. Can I buy something from you? Can I please buy 5 junk for 3? Yes. Dude, you may. And thank you for asking. Alright. Sell all. Ta-ra. Sell it all. 132. 200. Lets you find more junk and trash cans for 200. So we will definitely use our in-pass at 132. I feel like we will definitely lose some money. Yep. We're running low on in-cards, but... You know? What do you do? Now, people who were trying to sell yesterday, let's just reset them entirely. How about buying 5 junk for $2 each? Well, it depends. What's today's price? If it reset to 3, then I'll definitely take it. It's only 2. Let's all head to the wilderness. No. I assume that's all the junk we can find. Alright, let's sleep in the woods and see if we get our throat cut. I mean, so far. 2 at each, so... I guess... I mean, 18... We don't have a lot of junk, so it's not going to move the needle a ton. I guess Beachtown. Got some junk. Can I please buy 5 junk for 3? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Got some junk. Got your junk. I got your junk. Leave my junk alone. Sure, go ahead. Yep. Sell. Yeah, backpack's still 300. We gotta go use... We have to use the impasse. I mean, maybe tomorrow. 173, that's risky. Yep. Sure. Alright, let's head on out to the woods. Alright. So as I go through and grab this stuff, I think I'm ready to start talking about the game, right? Or I mean, obviously we've been talking about it generally speaking, but let's start getting specific. Let's start analyzing. Let's start dissecting. Let's open it up and see. So again, I play a lot of games just blind, like, oh, that looks good, and just go, right? Like, that's it. So this one is visually very interesting. So I think I spent a ton of time making a very charismatic, evocative looking main character, right? It's a good looking main character. He looks like he belongs in a Nintendo 64 game. He looks like it's some sort of lost Natsume, fucking Natsume no Jikan no Caldes. Like, it's like some sort of like Nintendo 64 DD game that didn't come stateside from the guys who did Doshin the Giant. Like, it looks a certain way. And then the title, obviously, Merchant 64, and like the pre-rendered 3D sprites for the bag are really driving a specific type of nostalgia. And I think that's cool, and I like seeing that. It seems like there's been a lot of games that have been sort of faux PlayStation that we've played, Kletka, Mouthwashing, to a much lesser extent, like Repo, where they're going for a very specific visual language, and I feel like that visual language is like PlayStation. This bright, more colorful, this feels more like Nintendo 64 than anything, right? It could be Dreamcast, but that's what it feels like. From a gameplay loop, I was kind of hoping this would be more like, was it Recettear? Recetear, Recettear. There's like an RPG where you run like you're a merchant in an RPG game, and you're on a shop where you're buying and selling like specific things. And this is very binary in so much as there's like really only two things to do. Two decisions to make. One, do you use your in-card or not? And two, is that price worth paying, right? Or is that a good deal? In a lot of ways, using the in-card is also a version of, is that a good deal, right? Is it worth spending approximately $12.50 to protect whatever it is that you have? And is it worth, selling this for $2 or whatever? But that's kind of it. Like, as a player, it seems like it mostly feels like the game is happening to me, barring some very, 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 very simple decisions. It's almost like, I wanted to say it's almost like playing blackjack, But it's not even like blackjack. It's almost like playing war, right? Where it's like, it turns out I won that one, right? It sort of happens to you. And you don't really even need to necessarily participate. My brain heard end card. End card. When did I say end card? Did I say anything close to end card? I don't even know what I said. It wasn't intentional. Promise you that. And I can kind of see how this is... I can predict like how this game is going to flow, which is basically, to use a term, we're just going to grind out progress, and there's only grinding. End card. I-N-N, yes. End card, yes. Whether you sleep at the inn or not, yes. Sorry. You look adorable. Would you like to sell me 4 junk for $3 each? Sure. Hey, please, please, please let me buy 3 junk. No. Blainezilla After Dark, right? Hey, would you like to purchase 4 junk for 1? Sure. Hey, would you like to purchase 2 junk for... Sure. Because we're selling for 2 here. Alright. Sell it all. And now finally buy a backpack. Oh, 300. Oh, it's just... Use our last inn card. No, it's fine. Use our last night stay at the La Quinta here. Alright, what are our prices now? Everything's cheap, so we'll buy everything. We'll fill up on junk for 1. So give me all I can handle. $16. That's all I can carry is 16. We were carrying like 50 and shit before. We can only carry... No. No. What do you mean we can only carry 16? We had more than 16, right? Am I crazy? Is all we ever had was 16? No. We had more than that. Surely not. Well, if I find shit, I could... Yeah, I could put it in my bag. Alright. Sounds good. I mean, look, we have more than 16. How are we carrying more than 16? Roll back to the... Yes, go ahead, make a clip. How are we carrying more than 16 now? Blaine doesn't like that. That rubs me the wrong way. Like, I should be... If it's only $1 and I'm headed into the woods... And because that's strategically, that's the best thing I can do is just convert all my money into junk there. Because this is a safe place to sleep. Alright. Is this the day we die? Like, there's like a 1 in 100 chance of you just getting murdered. Alright. So where are we headed to from here? Beach Town. But here's the thing. We're going to sell 30 junk for 2 at Beach Town. Alright, let's actually stop and analyze this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. We now live in the woods. Until someone is at $3, we live in the woods. We are staying in the woods away from humanity. Until something reads 3, we're going nowhere. Yes. We are staying here until one of you says 3. Nope. Acornville or Beach Town, until you're 3, we're not going anywhere. Question is, are any of them ever 3, though? They've never been 3. They're only 2? Do we remember ever seeing any of those towns at 3? 2. 15 years later, right? 2. We'll do it 5 more times, but maybe it never goes to 3. Does it literally never go to 3? 1. One. Alright. We'll do it 5 more times, and then we'll go when it's 2, I guess. So I guess they don't go to 3? 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Alright. So they don't go up high enough. I guess we'll go to Beach Town now. And then probably get robbed. Because I don't know that I want to buy a pass for $100. Because I need to get $300 to buy the stupid backpack. So, let's see. Junk. Got no problem carrying around 32 junk. Just, we can only buy 16 at a time. 33. Mixed feelings on that he has. Mixed. How about buying 1 junk for... No. Yes. Yes. Alright. Yes. Finds more junk just in the trash cans, though. Alright. We're dice rolling on us getting robbed. How much did we get robbed for? And they rob us for... 42! Fuck! Ugh! I'm gonna go live in the woods. Ugh. 42, holy shit. That's savage. And we're gonna go here and find 3 junk. 6 junk. 7 junk. Back to communicating thoughts. Yeah, like so. There's not a lot of variety in this game. It's just sort of. I don't think I said. If I had to like qualify it, the gameplay feels more like what you get from like an LCD game, like a little Tiger handheld electronic pre-drawn screen. Like it's very, 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 very rudimentary gameplay. possibly to its detriment. There's not a lot of decisions. There's not a ton of player agency. So we're just gonna sleep here and bemoan the fact that we lost all that fucking money. All right, where can we go that's cheap? I guess we'll go back to Acornville. I just didn't want to spend another 100 on the card, right? No. More of a time. Yeah, I guess that's a good way of phrasing it. 4 junk for $1 each. You got some junk. 4 for 3. Sure. There you go. There is, and I get it. And here's the thing. I am hyper susceptible to it because I tend to buy these games. I tend to buy games sight unseen. No, I just kind of buy games, right? Like, that looks cool, buy it. So that's a. I'm assuming I'm not like unique in the world. I'm the only person who does that, but that does tend to be a Blaine type thing. So they only have one of those? Is that what they're telling me? Alright, so for some reason... Buy the end card. For some reason, that's significantly more. So I'm just buying these games based off of, like, how it looks in video game bone. What's it do to the video game bone? Is my video game bone telling me this is a good game or not? And it kind of based on that sole criteria, I'm buying these games or not. So I do feel like I went up going into like, well, this game's a lot more style than substance. Because I'm judging them stylistically and going, oh, this looks cool. And not based on people going, this is fun. There's a lot of depth here. This is a real enjoyable game. But then that's also my problem. I like to be. It's probably where I am unequipped to be like a big streamer because I'm like, oh shit, no one's playing this game. Let's go check this out. And instead of it being kind of like, hey, a lot of people are playing this game, a lot of people are watching this game, a lot of people are into it. I'm like, literally no one is. No one even knows this game exists. I'm going to go play it. I like video games, and I like learning about video games, and I kind of like knowing very little going into them. And so if I'm going to be out here like I'm the caveman out in the woods, testing mushrooms, I guess every so often I'm going to get one that's just going to make me sleep the forever sleep. And there's value in that. I don't consider it like a waste of time, but yeah, I would say that if my friend came to me with this game and said, hey, what do you think of this game? I would say it's a good start. There's a couple good ideas. You need about 5 other good ideas. And the 1 or 2 ideas it had, are well executed. Now, go add on about 3 or 4 more systems and execute those as well. Right? Make it so that I have, as the player, am impacting the world more. It feels like the game is happening to me more than I am playing the game. And I don't know, as you watch me stream it, like, there's probably that one where I decided to, like, I'm going to sleep on the street instead of buying an in-pass, right? Where, has there been a single decision in watching this video where you go, like, I would have done the opposite of that? Well, no, like, you buy it when it's cheap, you sell it when it's higher, right? And in a lot of ways, that's sort of experimental. I'm going to sleep on the street and see if I can't sneak one by. And I couldn't. So that's obviously tells us to try to not make that scenario happen. There's no decision making. You could have a spreadsheet here if you just put in the values and it'll tell you what to do, and then that's it. There's like one optimal path. It's tic-tac-toe-esque. There's no novel way, it seems, to advance in the game. It's just follow this formula. And that's a shame. It is straightforward as heck. It looks cool. And I'd love it to be a ton of fun. All right, if we go to Acornville, we can sell for 2. That takes us to 100, takes us to 221. Like, we could buy our junk doubler for 200. Here's the thing, like, even the junk doubler. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this junk doubler that they have. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's have a look at this. You have this junk doubler, right? Nope, wrong. You think I'd know how to play the game. You have this junk doubler. What? Your next junk sale is doubled. Resets daily. This is 200 funky dollars, right? In order for that to be worthwhile, the best you can do is go from 2 to 4, because it's never 3. So you'd have to sell 4 coins, 4 whatever, for 50 items to break even. That's to break even. Let's say to make it worth the effort of doing that, because you're going to get robbed if you have all this money. And it looks like you can get robbed for about 40. That's another 10, 15. So this only makes sense when you have about 75, I guess is the number, something like that, 75 junk on you, and and the sell price is $2, and you have an impasse, and then you would also have enough money to buy it, right? So at some point in time, that would be worthwhile. 5,000 is fucking wacky. 5,000 is insane. But I guess at that point in time, you break the game. It's super go fuck this game, because you're just moving back and forth between 2 cities without sleeping. Wherever it's $1 sell for 2, you know, you get yourself a situation where it's like, all right, one town has it for 1 and one has it for 2, and you buy all of it. So yeah, 221. Like right? I could buy this, but then it's only for my next junk sale, and it resets daily. Does that mean when I sleep? Which will happen now? That's the other thing. Like, yeah, maybe this makes sense after this, so I don't know. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go. Let's see what these people want. Hey, would you like to... Shit. Huh? Can I please buy 5 junk for 3 each? I don't have 5. But yes, you could have. Please, please, please let me buy 4 junk for 1. I don't have 4 junk. Got some junk. That 5 for 3, he can have it. Can you help me? Can I please buy 5 junk? No. How about buying 4 junk for 1? Sure. Yep. Okay. Okay, got some junk. And we'll sleep tonight because we'll probably lose 12. Alright. How cheap is it here? It's not. So it's not worth buying. That's another thing. It seems like if you sleep in the inn and you wake up and it's $1 here and you could buy a shitload of it and then go sleep in the woods where it's safe and then now go to a town, that seems like that works. But as it is, I'm now going to go to Beach Town where the junk is only $1, and will they only sell me 16? And then I have to use my impasse. Impasse sounds worse. Hold on. I gotta find my hotel card. Because I'm worried here. It's going to get clipped. My hotel card. No. Yes. No. Well, yeah, go ahead. Sure. But yeah, I mean, the people that developed this, they like Harvest Moon, or, they have a certain affinity for this. It's very it's a very evocative. All right, so she has 15 at 1 is what this is saying, right? So we bought all 15. We need 300, so we're going to get robbed if we stay here. So we have to use our hotel card. Now, is it cheap here by any chance? Acornville 2? It is not, no. I mean, but I could sell it all here. What's the difference? And then go to... Sell it all here. And go hang out in the woods. Where people will leave me the fuck alone. Alright. I mean, so far all we've really done a ton of is support the hospitality industry, right? Like, it might be better if they just let you pay for a night at the inn, right? Instead of buying the pass. Have the pass as an option, make it cheaper. But you get to a point where it seems like if you have any amount of money or goods, you have to stay at the inn. And then taking a big bite out of your ass, especially here early stage, it's just such a big step backwards in your money to spend 100 on the pass to then, yeah, you can say they're 8 times, but that's money you can be using, right? This is delaying your outgoing expenses, right? That's capital that you could be using to like acquire goods. Yeah. And then is either of these going to be... No, so there's no point in me going anywhere. You could say, yeah, we could go and buy though, Blaine. You could go and buy, Blaine. I have to use my pass. And then how much are they going to have? How much are they really going to have? How about buying 5 for 1? Sure. So, like, off the top of my head, things that he could do. Who I keep saying he, the developer. I didn't even catch the name. 2 junk for 1, sure. Let's do it. Let me be a little bit more constructive. Suit and tie. The developer is Suit and Tie. What could Suit and Tie do in Blaine's educated, but ultimately, one man's opinion? Right now, this early part is almost entirely predicated on buy for 1, sell for 2. That's it. Right? And all of your decisions are just like that. I don't know why we would ever buy from a townsfolk for 2. Because we can never sell it for 3. So having townsfolk offer to sell you something for 2 it's a waste of a slot. It's a 0. right? Maybe, oh yeah, what if someone's buying it for 3? How often does that happen? Not a lot, right? Occasionally having one of the towns actually be 3, where you can maybe move this needle a little bit more. But here's the thing. I could hear you if you said, oh yeah, I mean, it's going to make it easier to get through the earlier game, but that's all it is. That's the entire game. The entire game is this. So moving through it faster, Blaine, is just getting through the game faster, right? So, yeah, that comes back to my other thought of there's sort of insufficient, in my opinion, there is insufficient systems. There's insufficient mechanics. There's not enough to do. So we'll sell our 46. We'll go to the woods and we'll sleep. We'll go sleep in the woods. Pick up whatever we can. And then pick our backpack upgrade up. And then now we can finally start moving up a tier of material. Right? Where the margins, let's use business terms. The margins increase, right? The margins on junk are very narrow. You get $1 most of the times. If you're super lucky, in very small increments, you get 2. And you need, it feels like $500 to make that first sort of step. So you need to spend $100 on the hotel card. You have to spend $100 on a permit to go to another town where you start to have a little bit more of a choice, where you could buy from one town and sell at the other town instead of just finding whatever random amount in the woods. So you need $100 for a hotel card. You need $100 for the pass to move between towns. And you need $300 to buy the backpack. And you're doing that $500 literally $1 at a time. At most. And again, I get, as I say this out loud and I sort of verbalize this, because sometimes the way I think is to sort of think out loud. And then I come to conclusions. You could increase the, like, hey, what if you made $2 a pop? Well, then you're just shortening the game. So because the game is only sort of gatekeeping your access based on the amount of money you have, based on the money you spend, but based on the amount of time you're spending doing it, there's just not enough game there, right? It's too much butter. It's not enough butter spread across too much bread, right? Like, it's spread too thin. There's not enough meat. There's not enough content. There's not enough there, right? And that might be my ultimate thought on the game. Right? Beach Town. So if Beach Town was only $1, we would have waited. Because we want to go there and sell and buy our backpack. Right? Alright, you buying for 3? Would you like to purchase 4 for 2? No. Can I buy something from you? 2 for 1? No, you may not. You may not. No, I would not. $5 for 2, sure. Go ahead. Let's go here and sell. Sell it all. There we go. Adult bag. And now the loop kind of progresses, right? So we're going to buy... Is 5 a good price? I don't know. What's it selling? 5 is medium. So 3 looks like where we want to buy at 3 and sell at 6. But again, think about it. Buy at 3, sell at 6. What is that the same as? Buy at 1, sell at 2. $84. Am I going to lose 12.5 off 84? I don't think I am. I also don't have to stay in town. I can go out to the fucking woods. No, I can't. $12.5. Same. Wash. It's a wash. We would have lost that staying at the inn. Buy for sell for 8. That sounds pretty great. If we get for 3 and sell for 8, that's a little bit more like it. But we're just going to go to the woods until something drops to 3. And then we're going to sleep in town and we're going to go back until something sells for 8. Right? Alright, pick up whatever we can around here. I mean, we'll pick up the junk, even though we're going to start looking into doing stuff, which is that silver bag. There's no reason not to grab the junk if it's free junk. Yeah. All right. I don't know if we can just keep going back and forth here forever. Because it seems like every time, a lot of times in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I find something else. Like right now I'm thinking I'm done. So that's it. So I don't know if there's like a fixed number of spots I go or if it's just you could run over other spots and it generates more. Am I missing that? I don't know. All right. So what are the prices? 7 is way too... We're just going to sleep here. We're going to live in the woods until someone has the silver bag for 3. And we're going to go buy... Cashewburg we can't get to, so it doesn't matter. So by someone, I mean Acorn or Beach. Right? A or B. Town A or Town B. Nope, 8's too much. We're not going for more than 3. 4, what'd I say? What did I just say? 7, nope. Three, Acorn. So I guess we'll get 20 of them. Hopefully Acorn has 20 to sell. Watch them have like 2 to sell. In which case I just might be like, alright, that's the game. Alright, what's your story on this silver shit? 26. Okay. Five junk for 1 sounds bad. 2 junk for... No, I would not. Three stuff for 6. No, okay, so now they start selling stuff. I would not want to buy 3 stuff for 6 because it's only worth 3 at the moment. How about buying 1 stuff for... No! I mean, I was joking before about them proposing fucking me, but now they literally are. Alright. I'll spend our last $2 on that. And then we're going to spend one of our hotel passes at the inn. And now we're going to go out to town and just sort of Got no money left. It's worth 7 now. Paperweight! Welcome back, Paperweight. How was your time off? Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back, Paperweight. Paperweight, how was your stream?
Can't take it. Let's get the win. How did we do? Top of the board. Oh my goodness, that never happens. That is the first truly legitimate first place I've ever got. That is fantastic. Screenshot that one. Someone clip it.
Look at Paperweight's first place. Look at it.
Before it goes away.
Ray, good morning, Ray. Thanks for being kidnapped and coming by. Good morning, Raiders. Thanks for stopping by. I'm playing Merchant 64, a game that just came out hours ago, and is very, 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 very thin in gameplay. Bought it on aesthetic looks alone. It's not bad. It's just there's not much game there. 3 nephews and nieces under 10. It was exhausting, but good to see family for the first time in ages. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully it was refreshing. I'm sure seeing the kids like that'll drain your physical batteries, but maybe like your mental batteries. But maybe it's giving you a little bit more of a reset, which is good. But good morning, Raiders. Thank you for watching me play this. Honestly, it's not bad. It's $5. I've spent $5 on worse. I guess at the end of the day, if you made me describe it, I'm just kind of disappointed because I like the idea of this. I like the spirit of it a lot. It's just, you know. Very minimal. Right, so for example, we are now, it's safe, we're in the woods, we're a merchant, we buy stuff in town A, Acornville, and in town B, we haven't unlocked Cashewburg yet, and you have junk stuff and whatever the gold tier is, we haven't unlocked it, you have to pay money to upgrade to carry more things, and you want to buy low, sell high, right? It's like a Gordon Gekko video game. It's like other people's money, we're Larry the Liquidator. But the margins, like the amount of money you make is so fucking tight. It's really, really a grind. You're really having to work to move the game. Yeah, it's lacking in spirit, but it's, yeah. To use 2 ephemeral analogies, it's got spirit, but it doesn't have soul, right? It has a good idea that they need to now build a game on top of, right? This is a good idea. Now make a game out of it. It's just they haven't done that part where they gamify it. You have an idea, then you can make it into a product, right? So they had an idea and they have a product. Now they got to make a game out of it. They haven't gone to the game step. There's just really not a game here. We finally upgraded to where we can start working in silver bags, where we want to buy those at like 3 and sell them at like 8. But ultimately, we're doing that to unlock stuff that's going to help us buy more low high. And it just makes me want to go back and play. Was it Reset the Tier, where you run like an RPG item shop, right? Where I think this idea is taken a little bit further. And this is also built as a life simulator. And when you look at it, and it's kind of, it's not Harvest Moon like. It's not Story of Seasons. It's not won't say Animal Crossing. But you don't really have a life here. This life simulator, you ain't got no life. We're mostly hanging out in the woods so we don't get robbed. Right? We've been sleeping in the woods. And now when we'll go to Beach Town because we could sell our junk for 2. And then we have to sleep in the city and we have to use I'll call it the hotel pass because I can't say inn very clearly. And then that costs us money. And so like, Otherwise, we get robbed. So it's kind of... Oh. Found some junk. Occasionally, they'll want to buy junk for 3, and that's a boon. 2 stuff for 8. Well, I don't have any stuff, so you can't buy any of my stuff. Stuff is the silver. How about buying 2 stuff for 4? Sure. And now we'll go sell this 2 stuff for 8 to this lady. Right? There you go. So we just made $8, but that doesn't move the needle at all. Can I buy 3 stuff for 8? Well, I don't have 3 stuff. Alright. But we can go buy 3 stuff from the vendor and sell it to that dude for 8. What does stuff sell at for here? The current market price is 5, so he wants 3 stuff, so 1, 2, 3. And now we'll go sell our stuff for 8. There you go. Because he's too lazy to walk over here. We'll be his DoorDash. We'll be Uber Eats. And now we'll sell off all of our junk. Takes us to 300. So now we have to sleep. We gotta sleep in the hotel or we will get robbed. Lets you find more junk in trash cans. I'll pass on it. We're gonna sleep in a hotel no matter what, so we're not gonna get robbed. And now we gotta find... Yeah, does this beach town have 865? No, that's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So we'll head on out. We'll head back to the forest until someone drops to 3, and we'll buy that, and then we'll sell it hopefully for 8. And we can, while we're out here, we can look around for junk, which is better than nothing. But really, really, the time I spend doing this, is it worth it? Right? Because at best, I could sell that for 2, so that's $2, right? $10. Dun, 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 dun. But it looks good. It makes a great screenshot. It's not just like an asset dump game. So credit where credit's due. It's very evocative. Their shaders are set up in such a way that it looks, you know, it looks like a Nintendo 64 game, right? It looks right. But the games aren't, you know, this bare bones normally. So we'll sleep here until one of the towns has stuff for 3. You have to, once you change a town, you have to sleep. And sleeping in a town means you might get robbed. Or it definitely seems like you probably will get robbed. 4 and 8. Nope, we'll wait for 3. Oh, I'm sorry. We ship a Fools tomorrow or Thursday. I'll get with you to Discord. I can do either. I'm sorry. I missed that part, Pape. Eight. Nope. We're just going to stay here until one of them's 3. Because there's no reason not to. There's nothing to be gained. 3. Beach Town. And then we'll sleep in Beach Town. And then we'll come back to Wilderness. And we'll sleep here until one of them is buying for 8. And then I'll start to wrap up the game. Because I will have proved the game loop. Beach Town, right? This is where it was selling for 3, right? How about buying 5 junk for $1? Sure. Junk. Junk. Can you help me out? Can you buy my 3 stuff for 5? I mean, yeah, it sells for 8. I'll message you on Discord. Tomorrow would work. I don't know if you have a preference, but tomorrow would work fine for me. Can you buy my 1 junk for 1? Sure. 2 junk for 2? Sure. Go ahead, buy the junk. Alright. So 24. Buy them all. Or as many as we can. Sell all of these. Buy all of these. That's... Oh, we already got... Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, we'll work it out. For all time, but I could tentatively say, yeah, tomorrow sounds good. All right. Now, is anywhere buying the stuff for 8? Here is, so we don't have to go anywhere. So we can just stay here. There you go, 400. We can go to the new town. Cashewburg is buying junk 2 for 1. So we'll buy. We'll fill up on junk, I guess, here. Oh, fill up on junk here. Unless, can we go to Cashewburg now, or no? We don't have enough money for that yet. How much does Cashewburg run? 600. Right, so now we're back here. And then would be the same thing. We wait until we get 3. Get some adult stuff. Good. Platy, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. I'm close to wrapping up here anyways. Mentally, I'd like to get us to Cashewburg before stopping. Just because... See what upgrades they have there. But I think we know... all there is to know. I know all there is to know about Merchant 64, right? Like, about the crying game. We get this. Especially once we're at this point now where it's going to be wait for 3, wait for 8. Is it 3? No. Sleep until it's 3. 3. Alright, talk to these people real quick. Would you like to purchase 1 stuff for 8? No. I would not. Because it only ever sells for maximum 8. Would you like to purchase 2 junk for 1? Sure. Can I please buy 1 stuff for 9? Wow, wow, wee wow. Big time. Alright. Alright, fill up on our 3s. Sell off our 2s. Sell all of these. Buy all of these. Leave. Nap. So stay at the inn one last time, right? So that's it for our hotel card. Our hotel pass. We'll head out into the woods. Let's make sure that it's not 8 here. 5, no. And we're going to wait in the woods until someone is buying our silver stuff for 8. And then we're going to sell it. I don't know that I'm going to bother sitting here looking for all this junk. It's nice and all, but I don't know that it's worth the time. Right. I think I spent more time in the woods picking stuff up. And just like sleep in the woods, check out the... Alright, 3 and 4, nope. So either A or B or 8. We just live in the wood now. Nope, 8. There's no reason to go at 7. There is none. 3, definitely not. Unless we wanted to buy more at 3. Let's go to Acornville, buy more at 3. Buy our pass that we're gonna need, but I'm assuming that's not gonna be a big deal. So we need a hotel pass, right? Because we're not gonna sleep out like that. We're gonna get robbed. Yep. All right. What are today's prices? 3. Can I buy more from you? You have. All right. Buy. Go out to the woods. 69. Nice. Sleep until we get 1 to 8. Yep. Is it 8 yet? Nope. Wake me up when we're 8. I guess I could go buy more at 3. You know, that 1 and 2 for the junk. Maybe I need to break out of that thought process. We'll go to 8. Right? Maybe it is worth it to buy some of the intermediary ones, but then you gotta use your end pass. All right. Sell for 8. Sell. 700. We'll sleep it off here. We're going to pass the Cashewton, or whatever it was, Cashewburg. And then we'll wrap up the game. I don't know. Maybe I'll play a little bit more of this on my own to see if the game opens up at all. But I think we've cracked it open. I think we've explored all there is to explore. Chiral Network Online. I love that. Fuck. I love that achievement name. Chiral Network Online is such a good achievement name. Sam Porter Bridges. If they're just going to invoke Sam Porter Bridges, they're just going to invoke Death Stranding like that. I don't, Alright, maybe I might have to try this on my own. That just might have done it. That might have brought me back in with that achievement. If they're going to start evoking Death Stranding and Norman Reedus video gaming, I might need to find out more about it. Is there a save button? Unsave progress. Okay, well, how do we save? But how do we save? All right, I'm just gonna walk away from it. We'll walk away. 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 Walk away. Hey, hi. So this is sort of a post-stream addenda. So I did beat Merchant 64, so I did do it off stream, just so you can kind of see it. So I'll play it super rapid fire through here. Like, you'll see it zipping through. It took me about another hour and so. I think 2 hours and 57 minutes, 3 hours total to beat the game. I have 2 of the 4 endings. I understand how to get 1 more of the endings. I just don't think I care that much. So the game opens up a tiny bit when you get the shoes. And now you have a choice of, you can, almost like arguably a bit of a press your luck type thing, where you can go to multiple locations and then sleep, right? But basically what that winds up being, as far as I'm concerned, is find what towns are selling that middle tier for 3, buy all of it, as much as you can afford, buy all of it, and then go to Wilderness and rest safely until you see it selling for 8. And the only time I would really bother maybe to stay in town is, let's say there were 2 for 3, or 1 was 3 and 1 was 4, to maybe make it worth. But there's no reason not to just buy 3, go wait, and so go start at the Wilderness, go to town, buy the one that's 3, go back to Wilderness, and just repeat over and over again until you have to sell it for 8, and then the process repeats, and then that's kind of it. I didn't bother to get the 3rd tier bag. There seemed no point to doing it. I didn't bother to get the map that lets you fast travel between all the towns as much as you want. Again, it doesn't change the gameplay dynamic. It's that thing I was already doing, but now I can visit all 3 of the towns and then wait. There's no point to it to do that. And there's like a mask that if you sleep in town, well, now you have a less of a chance of getting robbed. But again, I'm not going to stay in town. I'm just going to, once you have the shoes, right, that's it. And you can just do that forever, and you can really just grind it out. And it just becomes a question of like, when does the ADHD really kick in and you get really bored and you're like, I fucked up, I made a mistake. I have to stay in town because I lost track of what I was doing. Like that's a possibility. But yeah, I think there's really not much game there. There's a system in place, and now there's a great opportunity for Suit and Tie, or the people who made it, to build a game on top of the system. There's just no game there yet. Maybe if I had to come up with a suggestion, push the press your luck type thing, right? Sleeping in town and saying, yeah, you definitely get robbed. Let me leave. Like, hey, you're tired. And then make a dice roll. Like, do you want to, you just want to try and drag your ass to one more town, and maybe there's a dice roll that you'll fall asleep and someone will take your shit on the road, right? And maybe it increases over time. Like the first one, it's, hey, you can go to the next town. You don't have to surface it, but you have like a 10% chance or a 25% chance of falling asleep. And then now it's a 75% chance of falling asleep. Right? You could do like a press your luck type thing of maybe is it worth it or not. But honestly, even then, I don't know that that's just adding in one additional decision point, one additional thing that you can do. I don't know that really makes it feel more like a game. All right, especially if we're going to call it like a life simulation, because it's just, there's a commentary to be made on, man, all life is work. You get up, you go to work, you go to sleep. And I hear that. I don't want to think about that. But I get the meta commentary. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire game. So append this to the end of the YouTube VOD. Not part of the stream, but that's kind of... so yeah, that was that. It sounds like we're probably going to be playing tomorrow. It sounds like we're going to be playing Ship of Fools with Paperweight. I'll get an exact time. If you care to know exactly what time it is, stop by the Discord. I'll have an event there letting you know exactly what time it's going to start. And then it'll adjust to your time zone, and you'll know exactly what it means. So if you're interested in watching us play Ship of Fools, which is a nautical-themed maritime roguelike where you're on a ship and you're a fool, I'm enjoying it. Paperweight, I think he's enjoying it. It's been a good time. We're learning a little bit more about the game. We're figuring out how the systems work. It's a fun little game. It's a good 2-player online streaming video game device type thing. So if you're interested in checking out more, feel free. Stop by tomorrow. Again, go to the Discord, and at the Discord, I'll give you an idea of what time we're going to kick off. On that note, I'll try to play some of this game on my own. Like I said, I don't know if there's more there, but there might not be any more there. We'll find someone to raid as I start to thank everyone. So, in no particular order, the Real Monty Python, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. Screaming Platypus, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. Paperweight, thanks for stopping by, thank you for chatting. And Ray the Git, thank you for stopping by and chatting. To everyone else who is watching, I'd like to thank you for watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have read a book. Let's switch to books because we've been doing a lot of movies. I almost do exclusively movies, but let's do books. Let's read a little. Good luck finding this one. You could have read Joyleg of Folly, which is a really interesting, hard to find, even online, really hard to find. Kind of parody spoof from, I want to say it's from like the late 60s, early 70s, but it's basically about a government official who discovers someone's been receiving a pension from the Civil War, and he should be like 140 years old. So they go to investigate fraud and find out, no, the dude actually is alive. He's 140 years old, and like he bathes in whiskey. It's a very weird book. It's not very long. It's really hard to find. But, I don't know, go read Joyleg. The full title is called Joyleg of Folly, right? But you didn't read Joyleg, you watched me play video games. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate making it nonetheless. Anyone who hasn't watched me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me, because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. We're going to go raid Jinnerbomb, who is playing Pocket Monsters. One of the early ones. I don't know exactly which one it is, but it's Game Boy Advance. It's not It's not leaf green or fire red. But we'll go see him right now. And on that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.